Ego big, little legs. Skinny kid with plenty.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's ZTAY, aka Lil Red. We got the 2023 All NBA teams. Got announced yesterday, pretty sure. 2 days ago, maybe. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications.
We're going to announce the Kia
Let's get into it, man.
All NBA teams.
Ooh.
All right, we'll start with the third team.
Okay. Well, I think you should do it the other way.
No, we're going third team first.
Well, then everybody gonna know who the first and second guys are.
Man,
They're gonna know
chill.
anyway because they're gonna read the name.
Why is Ernie on Chuck's ass like that, bro? Look at his face.
First.
Well, then everybody gonna know who the first and second guys are.
Man,
They're gonna know
chill.
anyway because they're gonna.
Why does he act like a dad? Oh, hell
names?
no, man.
Dummy.
Third team All NBA.
Damn.
The guards, De'Aaron Fox of the Sacramento Kings and
Okay.
Damian Lillard of the Portland Trailblazers.
Ooh.
The forwards, LeBron James and Julius Randle. And
Okay.
the center, third team, Domantas Sabonis.
Wow.
Okay, reactions? Anything?
Not until I hear hear the rest of the list.
I know.
Okay. De'Aaron Fox, third team. I'm actually happy about that. He deserves it. He deserves it. I'm not mad, third team. And Dame, I thought Dame should be higher just because his season was incredible, but I think just the lack of success from his team is the reason he's on the third team. So I'm not mad at Dame on the third team. LeBron on the third team. LeBron missed a couple games, more than a couple games, but he did have that run at the beginning of the season where he was scoring like 30 every single game. He broke the all-time scoring record this season. We started 2-10. We came back and made the playoffs. So I'm not mad at LeBron third team. I think that's pretty nice. He's the first 20 years veteran to make an All-NBA team. So shout out LeBron, still making history. Julius Randle for the third team. I like that too. You know, Randle had a pretty good season. And Sabonis, third team center. Yes, because it's gonna be Embiid and Jokic the other way around. I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be interesting. Jokic or Embiid for first or second team.
No, well,
Yeah.
but those names, you happy to see anybody on there?
Sabonis, I was happy to see Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. I know they had a great year. Obviously, did not end well, but great year.
Second team, All NBA. The guards, Stephen Curry of Golden State.
Yes.
Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown of Boston. Jimmy Butler of Miami, the forwards. And the center, Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets.
Ooh, Jokic is the second team. Look at Shaq's face. You know Shaq loves Jokic. You know Shaq loves Jokic. All right, so we got Stephen Curry, Donovan Mitchell for the second team. Yes, I agree with that. I think you could argue that Donovan Mitchell could have been first team. And a lot of people want Steph to be first team too, but Steph missed a whole bunch of games. Donovan Mitchell, I'm not mad at him being second team because he wasn't as consistent this season. You guys got to remember, this is a regular season award. This is not the playoffs or anything. I think recency bias is big in this, especially now. People want to say, oh, look at Donovan Mitchell got eliminated. It don't matter. Jaylen Brown and Jimmy Butler. Yeah, I like that. So does that mean Jason Tatum's going to be first team? We'll see.
Ooh.
And Jokic.
Ooh.
Yeah, Shaq.
And why are you Owen?
Well, I'm just, MVP, second guys on the second team.
Well,
Because it's centers.
there's a center, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I thought we were going positionless again.
Not yet.
It's
Next year,
next
we
year.
go positionless.
Okay.
Next year, we go positionless.
So it could be Embiid and Jokic.
I understand that.
Because Jokic is the
But
first
remember
team
when they do
performer.
that All-Star thing, they just said pick.
Yeah, but this is
Next
all
year.
NBA.
Next
Okay, next year, positionless.
Next year.
Are you ready for first team?
Yes.
First team all NBA. Guards, Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of Oklahoma
Yes, I'm happy
City.
for him. Well deserved.
The forwards, Giannis Antetokounmpo of Milwaukee, Jason Tatum of Boston, and the center, your MVP,
Go, Joe.
Joel Embiid. Okay, you've heard them all now.
Luka first team. See, this is where I might flip it. Because I think Donovan Mitchell might deserve it over Luka. And I know that sounds crazy because I know it doesn't matter about team success, but Luka missed. Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. I think I would put Donovan Mitchell over Luka. Is that crazy? I don't know. SGA first team. Man, shout out SGA, bro. Shout out SGA. He came and played this season. He played a lot of games. He did miss a little bit towards the end. Maybe a little bit sprinkled in the middle. But SGA, 30 points a game, bro. Incredible season by SGA. He deserves it. Jason Tatum, not surprised. He was in the MVP running. Giannis, not surprised. MVP running. And Embiid. Those three are not a surprise. I think it is Luka making first team. I know some people probably even want Curry over Luka. I think you could argue that too, but I think Curry just missed too much games and he's lucky to be on second team. Because LeBron missed a whole bunch of games and he's on third team, you know? So yeah.
Wow.
See what they got to say.
You've heard them all.
What
do you think? Okay, go ahead.
I want to say congratulations to Tatum and his partner, because they was bragging about if those guys make all NBA, the new contracts that they're going to get. So congratulations to those.
Bro, so pretty much now Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are eligible for the Supermax, and I'm pretty sure the Celtics have to spend $612 million if they want to retain both of them, which is insane, bro. And I just saw Colin Cowherd come up with some horrible trade. Said that the Celtics should trade Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon for Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins. That is the most casual take I've ever heard in my life, bro. Come on now. Come on now.
This guy's well deserved. But whoever made the list first,
I love Jordan Poole, but that's crazy.
It's a big accomplishment. It's a lot of guys playing in the league, so it's just an honor that's well deserved. I have no problem with whoever's on it. I'm really happy for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He played his tail off this year, and LeBron
had 45 30-point games.
LeBron, even though he's 38, still third team All-NBA. But I have no problem with anybody that's on the list. Congratulations to all the participants.
I thought De'Aaron Fox would be on at least second team, personally. I thought him and Sabonis were terrific all year. They finished with the third best record.
Would you guys put De'Aaron Fox over Donovan Mitchell? And I know I was just saying Donovan Mitchell for first team, but I could see that too. De'Aaron Fox over Donovan Mitchell. But at the same time, Donovan Mitchell had a really good season. He scored 71 points in a game. Pretty sure they just said SGA with 45 30-point games. That's incredible, bro.
In the West. So I was surprised. I thought Fox should have been second team, personally.
Well, I don't think I have a problem with anybody. When you say 15 guys, you can throw them in a blender, mix them up, and you probably still come out correct with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 guys. They always would be in that first team ballot.
All right, here's the first team. It's just Luka. At the beginning of the season, though, I do remember I thought Luka deserved the MVP. So I guess I can't be too mad. I think he just fell off, and the fact that his team just disappointed so much, and he had Kyrie Irving, and he was hurt for a little bit. Making first team, does he deserve it? It might be the reason I'm questioning it might be just recency bias, just because his team didn't make the playoffs. But I think his stats are just so crazy that it's hard to not put him on first team. But other than Luka, I think everybody else deserves this 100%. I can't see anybody else over anybody, to be honest. I guess you could argue Jokic over Embiid, but Embiid won MVP, so you have to put the MVP on the first team. Giannis and Tatum, who's a better forward than those two? And SGA deserves it as a guard more than any other guard in the NBA, to be honest.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, you go from nowhere to everywhere today in one day, man. In 1 year, he puts in the work.
No Ja Morant.
I get an opportunity at times because in Los Angeles, he works out with my main man, the guard whisperer out there in LA, so I get to see him work out firsthand. He puts in work, guys. So congrats to Shea, congrats to Luka, and the MVP Embiid as well.
I was happy for Shea because I was worried that, we don't show Oklahoma City at all, number one. I'm glad he made it, first team. But like I say, obviously all 15 of these guys are incredible players. But I was a little surprised that De'Aaron Fox wasn't at least second team.
Ernie, is there, is there an honorable mention list?
There are some other players receiving votes. I'm glad you asked. I was about to go there. Other guards receiving votes: Ja Morant, Drew Holiday, Jalen Brunson.
Ja Morant.
Drew Holiday? I remember there was a time when everybody was saying Drew Holiday is extremely underrated, but I think, I'm not going to say he's overrated, but I definitely do not think he's underrated anymore. Jalen Brunson is a good one. Jalen Brunson had a very good season, bro. So yeah. And who was the other one?
Drew Holiday, Jalen
Ja
Brunson.
Morant. Okay. And Ja
Morant. If he doesn't get hurt, Ja Morant's got to be on those three lists.
Ja Morant would have been on this list if all that stuff didn't happen earlier on in the season. He probably would have made it over De'Aaron Fox, to be honest. Or who was the other guard on the third team? I don't even remember the other guard on the third team now at this point.
Booker was fourth among those guards.
See, Devin
Others
Booker too,
receiving
but he
votes
was just
among the
hurt too
forwards,
much.
Lowry Markkanen,
Okay.
Kevin Durant, Pascal Siakam.
Damn, Durant did not make it all NBA team, and he was having an MVP type season, but he got hurt. That's why he just missed too many games. Also, Kyrie Irving didn't make a team. So I'm trying to remember the third team. Was it? It was De'Aaron Fox and
All right,
who else?
we'll start with the third team.
Okay.
I think he's all right.
Man, the guards: De'Aaron Fox of the Sacramento Kings and Damian Lillard of
Dame. Yeah, how you gonna put anybody above Dame?
those guards. Others receiving Siakam, Kawhi Leonard.
So Dame over Ja, yeah. Dame over Jalen Brunson, yeah. See, honestly, I thought Dame was gonna be higher on the list. I think Dame should be second team. Oh man, it's so tough though. Honestly, I know people aren't gonna like it, but I think Stephen Curry should have been third team just because he missed so much. But I think, just because of how popular he is and the effect he does have when he plays for the Warriors, that's the only reason he made the second team. I would have Curry on the third team, and I would probably bump Dame up to the second team, to be honest.
Lowry Markkanen, Kevin Durant, Pascal Siakam, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Edwards. Those are your top five.
Anthony Edwards? Yeah, no, I don't think Anthony Edwards. He said Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi played the whole season without load management, Kawhi would have definitely been second team. Pascal Siakam, he not gonna make it.
You think about Anthony Edwards.
Other centers were Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo.
I think
Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo, and it's crazy because for a little bit, Anthony Davis was being talked about for MVP. He keeps scoring like 50. He had that one week where he just dropped 50, 55, and 40 something. And he had a couple stretches where he had 30 and 20. But I think just the fact that he was so inconsistent and the stress foot injury is the reason he didn't make it, because he didn't even make All-Stars. So you already know the voters were not going to vote AD in easily. But he definitely could have made it over Sabonis. Definitely. He's a better center than Sabonis. If he would have stayed healthy, he would have definitely been over Sabonis. But I think the fact that it is based on position, I don't think he would have made first or second just because JoJo and the
certain
Joker.
guys, man, this is going to be interesting next year. Let's say if all of these guys that you named on that list that didn't make it are healthy.
Ooh. Yeah. But when you're not going by position, you could put five.
And also, you have to play 65 games next season in order to make it, which I'm pretty sure I wasn't entirely sure on who wouldn't make it based on the 65 games, but there was a lot of players that would not make it based on the 65 games. Stephen Curry wouldn't have made it. LeBron James, I don't think would have made it. Luka, I'm not sure about Luka. Joel Embiid barely made it, I think. Tatum made it. Giannis, I don't think Giannis would have made it because he didn't play enough games. SGA, I'm not sure either. But I know there was a lot of people that would not have made it based on the rules next season. So it's going to be interesting.
Five
guards, 5 forwards, 5 centers if you wanted 2 on that first.
Yeah, that list is going to change dramatically next year.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting next year. First time in NBA history, positionless all NBA teams. And I know you know, a lot of people are like, what's the point of all NBA teams? But pretty much if you make an all NBA team, you are worthy of not worthy, but you can get a super max contract. So, you know, there's a lot of player base incentives for making all NBA teams. So they're really trying to push players to stop doing load management and get those 65 games next season, and also the in-season tournament. They're just trying to push players to play. So it's going to be interesting because I'm already seeing fatigue in the playoffs now, especially from LeBron James. And, you know, there's definitely fatigue deep in the playoffs at this point. So it's going to be interesting for teams that are like built to win a championship. How many games they're going to play. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on all these NBA teams, all NBA teams down below in the comments. This is ZTAY. Peace.